Hi, this video is to help explain and elaborate a bit on what you see on the student enrollment contract for the Health as a Whole program. And what I will do is share my screen and walk you through each of the stages. So you've received this in an email on PDF, and it's a modified PDF. You'll be able to fill in the blanks wherever you need to. So what I would just want to walk through is that this contract contains student information, program information, a mini health form, payment plans, and a refund policy. And all sections need to be completed. And once it's signed, I'll send you a PDF that you can keep for your own records. So the contractor's resource yoga, the student information is pretty straightforward. We ask for an emergency contact just in case. And then the information on the program is the Health as a Whole, a 300-hour yoga certification program. The dates from September to May 2022 is the dates that we have to meet on Zoom. And to clarify, the duration is till December 2022 in order for you to complete all the stages of the program, and you have to book your final exam by December 2022. Obviously, you can book it anytime as of May, and ideally all of the stages are done in a way that feels comfortable for you. We give till December 2022 to accommodate different schedules and rhythms. So the curriculum is well explained in the video on the course breakdown, and you have it as well on the website. So I'll just skim through these. We have the 8 weekends, we have the 35 hours of workshops. All of these dates are on the website. You have your 30 hours of case study, which you do in your own time. You have the 18 hours of clinical training, which are 9 classes times 2 hours of follow-up, the Q&As, question and answer. The dates to be announced. We have the final presentation during class times, and you have a written portion, which we're going to put in a common file for everyone to have access to. The 3 hours final exam, again, is well explained on the website and on the course breakdown video. In essence, you're going to give a private class, and then the remaining time, we have to visit your final presentation, your homework assignments, and what you've learned in the training. This is done by appointment. We ask that every student is present during all of the course hours, whether that's throughout the weekends, the workshops, the clinical training, and the exam. We ask for 100% participation. If for some reason you have to arrive late or you can't make it, please send us a written notice so that we know in advance, and we'll make sure to send you a recording. We also ask to do and submit all the homework assignments, to present in written and oral a synthesis of the case study as mentioned, and to complete the final exam as mentioned. A little short health form just so that we know if there's anything we need to be careful of or consider during our practices. And of course, to please respect your own body, your own limitations throughout any of the suggestions that we offer, and to notify if there's anything that we need to change or to update. We ask for your initials, by the way. The program fees are in Canadian dollars, and what we're going to be looking at here corresponds to admission, registration, administration, reservation, participation, and we send a PDF version of the manual. You can choose in English or in French. We ask for an initial deposit to complete the admission and the registration, and you can choose to pay the balance in through post-dated checks, 2 different, or scheduled Interact money transfers for these dates. Okay, if you choose to have a manual in print form, is possible. You order in advance, and it's $45 plus tax. You just have to initial in here so that we know in advance. We assume that if you write the English contract, that you want an English manual. If for any reason that's not the case, please be specific in which language you would like it. So to elaborate on what I just mentioned here, the payment plans. So we ask when we sign up with this contract, we agree to pay $3,000 $755 plus tax, which corresponds here to $4,318.25. We divide that into three. So the first third you pay when you sign this contract, and the second and third thirds you pay on these dates mentioned above as well. Okay, if you do want a printed manual, then we ask for that sum included in today's fee. And so then we'll make that a specific clarification if that's the case. So the total paid with this contract, and we reiterate, and then we sign again with the initials. If for some reason we need to change our minds, there's a refund policy, and that could be either because the student for some reason needs to change their mind, or for some reason the contractor feels that there's an incoherence for some reason, and we'll always be specific. It's possible that the contractor will ask the student to leave the program. In both cases, we write for a written proposal, a written request, and we proceed as follows. If, for example, you need to change your mind, cancel this contract before the program begins, we keep the deposit that's non-refundable, and we keep an administration fee. And if you need to change your mind after the program begins, there are no refunds once the program begins. So again, we are available and ready to answer any questions and clarify, so that you feel that once you sign up to the program, you feel ready and committed to completing the program. Any additional information? So prior to signing this contract, I've gone through the attendance and punctuality policy, the assignments and program requirements. I've walked you through the curriculum overview here. And again, you have the full video with more details. And I've talked about the payment plans. The method of payment, you can choose checks, Interact money transfer, or cash. If you do write a check to Yoga Resource, and then for the following internet transactions, this is the address you sent it to. And then we need, for the post dated, it's a pre-authorized payment, it's called. We need these, either you write them out here or you send us a void check. This information is at the bottom of your check. Okay, you decide, and then we can accommodate. You write your initials, and then the last page is simply your name, your signature, and the date. I do the same, and then you initial. And then for the pre-authorized, once I've received the checks by mail and or the authorization, then I sign the contract and I send you a PDF so that you have it for your records. So if you have any questions or you want me to review, clarify, repeat any of these stages, I'm happy to do so. You have this in an email, and I'm happy again to take some time to answer specific questions or concerns you may have. In the meantime, I look forward to welcoming you into the program, and look forward to sharing the tools to health as a whole.